Hi everyone, Sean Orleans here for Inside Anarchy. We're taking a look at the main event, Derek Neal versus Warhorse. In order to understand the present, we have to look at the past. So let's go. July 9th, 2021. Derek Neal makes his debut at St. Louis Anarchy at Circus Maximus. A relative unknown to the Anarchy faithful. His opponent that night, a pillar of the St. Louis wrestling scene, Warhorse.
We really do appreciate you joining us live and free here in Granite City. We are accepting donations. If you'd like to make a donation, just send that bad boy right over to PayPal. PayPal.me/St. Louis Anarchy. Any little bit's appreciated. We really appreciate everybody watching. What a reaction here, Sean.
Well, if you'd like to send over a creme brulee recipe, Jackson will give his email address in a little bit. You can send him those as well.
Bell sounds, and here we go. Derek Neal, a veteran brawler. You know, you sometimes walk into an atmosphere for the first time, especially an atmosphere like this, and you gotta wonder, veteran or not, is Derek Neal getting the butterfly?
Look, I know Anarchy. Anarchy is one of the premier destinations in the Midwest. I would obviously argue it is the premier destination in the Midwest. But Derek Neal, again, seasoned veteran. He's been around the block 2 or 3 times. I don't know about butterflies. Maybe a tad jittery, especially if you've seen this crowd come up to its feet like it did for Warhorse. They both pump kicked each other. And now they're trading in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, this one's getting nasty early. Rights and lefts here. Close fist. Referee discretion, though. So, you know, they can throw these close fists all day. Open hand palms by Derek Neal. Back fist missed. Enziguri by the Warhorse, and Neal retreats into the corner.
Tenryu!
Again, we appreciate you joining us on Twitch. Obviously, with this being our first run, we'll apologize in advance for any technical issues as Warhorse launches Derek Neal across the ring. Again, the VOD of this event will go to IWTV. So if there's any technical issues, this event should be on IWTV in the very near future. But we appreciate you joining us live here as we attempt this live stream stuff for the first time.
He's going to do a dive. We're going to see a dive from the Warhorse. No! Stopped himself. Smart move. Put the brakes on. Up and over. Missed. Oh, God. Oh! Drove him down face first into the ring apron.
Full head of steam. Look out! And Granite City's on its feet as the Warhorse has took down Neal. For that double stomp. If he hits this, Sean, it's over.
It's up. He's good. It's good. He's got him. Cover him, cover him, cover him. Referee's in position. Oh! Rolls the shoulder up at the last possible moment. Warhorse is apoplectic.
He's actually going up for that elbow, I think. The crowd didn't like that, but Neal got the shoulder up. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Neal was too far out. Warhorse was going for that. Shoulder right in. Still close there. Picking him up. Fisherman Buster again. He hit it. We call that a dingo driver in St. Louis. He got him! He got him! Wow! He got him! He beat Warhorse!
Derek Neal defeats Warhorse with the Dingo Driver. This was perhaps the most complete version of Warhorse that the Anarchy crowd had seen up until this point. Warhorse has undergone several evolutions over his 10-year career, much of it at St. Louis Anarchy. He made his bones as a tag team wrestler as part of the Viking War Party. Take a look.
nerd style match versus a wrestling match, not a
Carry
street
off
fight.
there.
Headbutt now by Parnell.
Oh man, these guys are. Oh my. Those things are connecting hard. Why in 2016 you would want to headbutt another individual?
And the little Viking giving some chops of his own. A big forearm strike.
I don't know how smart this is though, to engage in a striking contest with Caster. Big combos from Parnell.
Oh,
shot to the throat.
Good God.
I think there might have been, was there a tag?
I think they're getting the right place, right time.
Wait a minute, though. The Cons got out of here. They left Mr. Caster all alone.
And the Hooligans and the Vikings are beating the hell out of Adam Caster. The Cons just left him high and dry. Then they got so excited, they got the hell out of here.
I think they thought they had Caster right behind him, but he was in the ring celebrating the victory.
Look out.
This is despicable. This isn't wrestling. This is assault. All four of these people should be arrested.
You know the history these guys
At least
have.
Team IOU did the respectable thing and they turned their back to win out of here.
Adam Caster is in trouble. Look out.
This is an absolute travesty. I refuse to sit here and watch this.
Look out. And the Hooligans and Vikings getting some payback by taking out Adam Caster.
When the Viking War Party disbanded, Warhorse set out on his own, a Ronin of sorts, to become the most lethal competitor he could be. And he knew in order to reach that goal, he had to topple the most violent man in the Midwest, Gary Jay. The two engaged in wars that saw Warhorse lose part of his face at 0-1. All of it coming to a head in July 2018 at Circus Maximus in a no-holds-barred contest. Take a look.
Look, dude, these two do not like each other. This is a grudge fight. This is personal.
Forget what you've read in your sheets, in your newsletters. These two guys do not like each other. This is a war, and you're about to see perhaps one of the most brutal matches There's got to be a rest period or time to recover, and the fans are heading for the hills. Gary Jay spills to the outside. Jake Parnell with a dive through the ropes and takes out Gary Jay. And a fish hook. Loves fish hooking that mouth of Jake Parnell, and they're right out in front of us here. What is Jake Parnell doing? Sends Gary Jay prone across a couple of chairs.
Look out! Oh, double stop!
Him through those chairs, and Gary Jay.
Yeah, that chance, absolutely right. Good God.
He was looking for, and that's a glass bottle full of thumbtacks.
And he's pouring them on those chairs.
And Jake Parnell has been lacerated on the top of his scalp from that sickening shot. Everybody's bleeding. There's thumbtacks. This is Circus Maximus 2018 St. Louis Anarchy. This war is tied 1-1 apiece.
Someone's gonna eat those thumbtacks. I do not want to be. I don't mean literally. He ain't gonna. Gary Jay.
Well, you never know.
So knowing these two, it could happen. This Parnell now could be in trouble. He could regret bringing those thumbtacks into the ring.
Look at this
Look
tornado.
Out! Onto the thumbtacks!
Onto the thumbtack covered
And it
chairs.
got Gary Jay as well.
If you will, awaits these two athletes as they try to up the ante here in brutality. Gary Jay has Jake Parnell
into the chairs
of steel chairs. 2, 3, and that's it. Gary Jay has put away Jake Parnell on a sea of chairs.
Fast forward a year to Circus Maximus 2019. Warhorse challenges Jeremy Wyatt for the Gateway Heritage Championship. This felt like the culmination in the evolution of Warhorse. There was an energy in Spalding Hall that night as the crowd knew they were there to witness a shift in the landscape of St. Louis wrestling. They were there to bear witness to the ultimate triumph of Warhorse as he would become the champion of St. Louis wrestling and dominate the scene for years to come.
Rules, can this man be the new face of St. Louis Anarchy?
And again, you're not going to see a sea of chairs here in this matchup. You're not going to see a brawl on the outside. You're going to see a pure wrestling match, and we're going to find out tonight that Parnell is a better wrestler than Jeremy Wyatt. I can't honestly say.
Jeremy Wyatt's still fighting. Almost gets him in that coronation. He's still going for that pile driver. Jake Parnell collapses on top of him too. Jeremy Wyatt kicks out. Parnell misses the clothesline. German suplex. And Josh, don't forget, Jake Parnell did defeat Jeremy Wyatt before Jeremy Wyatt had the Gateway Heritage Championship Power Slam. Nicely executed. Hooks the leg too.
Whatever he's thinking, you can't do this in this kind of a match.
It's not a disqualification if he suplexes Wyatt on top of those chairs. It's actually smart. The chairs are not in the ring. He is not using a chair on Jeremy Wyatt. Rather, he's using Jeremy Wyatt's body, his own body. The way he finished Circus Maximus in 2018. Wyatt fights his way out of it. Oh my God! He just superplexed him over the top rope onto a pile of chairs!
Warhorse has achieved great success in the country and around the world. He's been on national television. He's won accolades and plaudits from his colleagues in independent wrestling. But the one thing that has eluded his grasp is a championship in St. Louis. And that leads us to the present. Warhorse challenging Derek Neal for the Gateway Heritage Championship.